Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I have got a best of 3 game. It is from the Zotac Cup and this is game 1. It is between EC's Dayshi, who is the purple Terran in the lower right, and an orange Protoss player rather, called KnowMe, who is in the top left. I'm not sure who KnowMe is. Off the top of my head I can't think, so if anyone knows for sure, or if I should know who they are, leave a comment below obviously the video and I'll check that out and obviously update the description. So apparently Dayshi played on ladder against him yesterday, which is pretty cool. So a bit of a rematch. This is game 1 of course, so nothing happens really yet that is notable, but I mean it is of course a TvP, which is quite an interesting matchup. I really like it because there are these sort of set phases to it. There's obviously the gateway phase, then the Stim Marine Marauder phase, then into the Protoss getting power again with either Colossus or High Templar Storm, and then really the Terran's counteraction to that. So it's pretty awesome. So we'll wait and see what goes on here now. Dayshi just being a little bit overconfident here, just like, I've had a 16 win streak yesterday, and yeah, I was playing against 14 Protoss players. That's a pretty good way to go about things, so we will wait and see how this all goes off. Now, Dayshi just getting that barracks up. We've got the gateway coming out for KnowMe. Everything's fairly standard. We'll probably see both players stay on one base for a little bit of time, just be really safe, although the map is a harness, so taking an expansion isn't too hard. It should be pretty easy for both of them, because obviously this ramp here, not too big, that has a lot of influence on how quickly you can take your natural. We do have a gas down for Dayshi. The first gas just on its way out for KnowMe, and that probe will get in and will therefore see the gas. That's an important bit of scouting information. Gas timing tells an awful lot about what your opponent is going to be doing. No gas says I'm either fast expanding or doing a really kind of early timing push of literally tier 1 units. One gas says I'm getting key tech upgrades, but I'm still going to have quite a lot of minerals to expand relatively early or pump out a lot of production facilities. And 2 gas basically means I'm going pure tech. I'm really teching up something quickly. It could be, say, like Banshee or something like that. Now that pylon, if it doesn't get spotted, could come back to haunt Dayshi. So that's precisely why you should always just do a quick run around your base. There's no reason not to. It just means that you hopefully spot things like that, which Dayshi is looking like he's not going to at the moment. That could really cause him problems. Now, with only 1 gas out for KnowMe right now, obviously a 4 gate is still a possibility, because really you get 1 gate for that. He's chrono boosting out that warp gate tech as well. Be interesting to see if he chucks down more gateways or whether he's going to go for the Nexus. Considering the amount of minerals he has, we could just see a 1 gate expansion. That'd be pretty good. That Marine has now scouted out that pylon. That's going to really come back to save the day, because obviously if you do have a pylon in your main, it can cause you quite a lot of problems if you suddenly get units warping into your base, especially when you have gone for that wall up. We do have the reactor and factory coming down, so we are going to see those switch over. Reactor Hellions will be on the cards very shortly. They're really pretty good, to be honest, and I mean, why not? We do have the command center as well coming out for Dayshi, so the reactor head-ins are pretty much just for the map control, just to be a bit of a pain. Maybe come in, poke around a little bit, try and pick off some probes. We'll wait and see how they are used. That Zealot will get the complete scout off those, so basically KnowMe does know what is going to be coming in. The Stalker out as well here. No more gas being added on, just some more gateways at the moment, so this would be a good kind of gateway number. 3 gates is really quite nice to be a bit more defensive. 4th gate being added on, but obviously the Nexus is already down, so this isn't an all-in by any means. It's just going to be allowing KnowMe to put on an awful lot of pressure. Dayshi is trying to get down the command center. He's also getting down another barracks with a reactor on it. Oh no, it's another factory. I do apologize for that. So this is going to be some super high numbers of Hellions right now. This is going to be pretty interesting. But they can't get scouted because obviously there is that Zealot there. But I mean, with the high ground vision being given by the Zealot, that Stalker is going to be a bit of a pain, and well, could cause quite a lot of problems. We do have a probe coming down the back as well. That's going to try and chuck down the pylon any second. And if that gets picked off by that Marine, that'd be a big problem. Actually, you do need to get that pylon down, especially if you are going for those 4 gate behind the pushes. Now the supply depot is taken down, and Dayshi now has to defend very, very carefully. Will basically reveal all of the tech that is coming out. 2 Marines being built at a time, just to be on the safe side, trying to get out enough to defend this easily. And of course the element of surprise of mass Hellions has now completely gone, and this is all caused by essentially 1 Zealot and 1 Stalker, so not a big commitment at all in terms of resources. Resources lost was more for KnowMe right there, but that's fine. The big reason that push stopped is because the probe was taken out and no pylon was able to go down, which of course is essential for quick resupply, and really these 4 warp gate aren't going to be as well utilised as KnowMe would have hoped. He's getting a lot of Stalkers out though, that's going to help him deal with these Hellions so well. And of course, we should see 4 Hellions getting built at a time right now, and I mean, we're just looking at everything go up here. This should be fine, just checking the watchtowers to see if anything is moving across the map. 1 Stalker coming down, that could poke and spot and do some damage. Obviously, Stalker's very good against Hellions because they are armoured units, and Hellions only do minus damage to light. Otherwise, I mean, it is, what, 8 compared to 14 damage against light. So, Hellions very, very effective against light units, but armoured units can be a bit of a pain, and Stalkers in this higher number could cause big problems. That is pretty much a complete wall off there as well. So, I mean, if one more Stalker came down, it definitely would be. So the Hellions won't be able to poke and prod up, which means this entire push is getting shut down pretty hard by KnowMe, who seems to know exactly what's going on. The tech lab is there as well on a factory being built. The natural base has been taken. We've got 4 Stalkers coming down, and there's just huge numbers of Hellions here, but I don't think they're going to be able to get in. That's going to cause problems, and they are going to get pretty much sandwiched. Quite a few could go down here. Now, obviously, if the Stalkers do line up, they would take quite a bit of damage, but this really hasn't worked out well for Dayshi right now. I'll be really interested to see how it all plays out, because, I mean, this is quite a substantial push, and in terms of defense, there's only a handful of Marines on the field, and, I mean, those Hellions are not going to be able to deal with this many Stalkers easily. We do have a probe coming down, so we will see a pylon chuck down as well. We do have an additional gateway being added on. That will take it up to 5 gates, very, very potent. Now here comes this push. Now those Stalkers are going to be able to walk straight into place because the supply depot wasn't rebuilt to form the complete wall. There is a lot of Hellions there, and nowadays even supply block losing that next supply depot, that is going to cause massive problems. The factory is probably going to go down fairly easily, and basically if I was KnowMe, I'd be playing a bit conservatively right now until that pylon's up and we get that next wave of Stalkers coming in. And basically just another gateway coming down, now taking up to 6, because why not? You want to get as many as you can out, and these Stalkers are just going to absolutely go to town. The tanks are up though, that's going to help massively. Siege mode is done as well, so Dayshi should be able to defend this, and obviously siege tanks do huge damage to Stalkers, and that could pose a few problems. We need to leap tank those tanks forward though, and basically just to try and get them into range, force everything back. But here comes a wave of Zealots. Now, while the Hellions will do okay versus the Zealots, that will basically soak up the fire of the tanks, allowing those Stalkers to get in close and try and pick them off the best they can. And really, we should see those Stalkers coming right up. They're still staying within range of all the tanks. One tank goes down, the second tank goes down, but most of the Stalkers have now been up there after 2 tanks on the field, and this is getting done very, very quickly and very, very easily by Dayshi. So absolutely great methodical play right here. And now he does have that momentum he needs. Could do with moving one of the tanks forward though, and it's very rare to actually see siege tanks be used in TvP. It tends to more often be Marine Marauder Medevac, just because it tends to be more effective. But so far we've got KnowMe looking to be a bit on the roll. He does now have a big problem with this push, as far as the tanks cap sieged up in a very good position. We've got the rest of these units moving down. The Marine numbers still aren't super high, but they're high enough. The tanks are sieging their own units, unfortunately, and now all of this push has been cleaned up. The pylon goes down, and that will be the end of that. If we look at the units lost tab, Dayshi actually lost less resources there. The worker count is very much in KnowMe's favour though, 42 to 24. That should reflect very well in the income tab. Well, about 1300 to 500 minerals per minute. That is really, really substantial. And I mean, even though there is a second orbital, once the mules come in, that will help. But 2 mules are effectively only 10 workers, so it's still about a 10 worker deficit to Dayshi in terms of the income. So that won't help, and will allow KnowMe to just keep pumping units basically continually, and we'll be absolutely fine. We've got all these gateways up. That takes us to a grand total of 7 gates. We do have the +1 coming out. These tanks are moving forward, and I have to say, Dayshi is looking like it's got an awful lot of momentum right now. That siege up, absolutely lovely, will allow pretty much everything to get cleaned up. Now the Stalkers go down very quickly. We will see the 2 tanks in the back as well. They're just helping cover. Yes, you may lose a few tanks, but this could actually be it right here, right now. 3 of the tanks, well, now 2 of the tanks do survive, but the Hellions are still up. We do still have a handful of Marines, and this is a beautiful little timing and Dayshi right now, who has got up his own natural expansion now very, very happily. Is reinforcing behind this, but not actually bringing them across and keeping a defensive position. Those tanks absolutely wrecking the Stalkers so well, even the Zealots as they're walking in game taken out. And now it's just a case of trying to get those units in to do some big damage to the probe middle line. If that pylon goes down, it will not have upgrades. So Forge and Twilight Council now gone, that means no upgrades are all coming up. That's a big pain. The Dark Shrine is on its way down for KnowMe, so when behind Dark Shrine is Day 9, and I'm definitely thinking that Dayshi is going to take this now. I don't see very much at all that KnowMe is going to be able to do. He doesn't have any Immortals out, which lets him deal with tanks, and you've got tank siege in your which is never going to work out well for you if you allow tanks to get a good position. They're very hard to break, so we'll wait and see what does happen, but I expect to GG out KnowMe seeing he's getting very far behind in terms of the actual supply count. He's behind now in works as well, he's lost an awful lot, and it's 20 to 15 workers in Dayshi's favour. These Zealots are coming in and looking at it and could be about to clean it up, so that was really the saving grace for Dayshi. Nearly at double the supply, and he's got a massive force moving across now. It's mainly tank marine, but that's fine. We do now have a reactor being rebuilt on this factory. The worker count is really pulling ahead for Dayshi right now, and that's going to help with the income as well when you factor mules in, very much in his favour. Third command centre also on its way down. That will help take a third base, but even before that it will be morphed into an orbital, get another mule, and that'll just be fantastic. Now, just looking at these units moving across the map, yet again it looks like Dayshi is going to be able to get that brilliant siege position, and that's going to cause such big problems. There goes down a scan, and that was a real money scan. All those DTs are going to go down very, very quickly, and there is the GG. That was the last hope from KnowMe. So that was game 1, guys. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up or a like, leave a cool comment below, and also subscribe. I get new top level games up every single day. And what else? Yeah, flick over to my channel and I'll see you at game 2 any second. Thanks for watching.